laughing at ya.
Garbage it goes. Well, at least it's getting sad, bro.
This can't be good.
Okay, guys, just keep recording.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
That was bad.
That was some pretty serious bullying.
So you talk about what's happening in the video?
Bullying?
This little short kid was bullying this big kid.
He kept punching him, and then the dude finally said, okay, I'm done with you, and he picked him up, just threw him down.
Boom, like that. That was scary. Oh my god, that was good self-defense, but still.
That's very inspirational, like, for people who have bullies and they watch this video.
What about the kid that was filming it?
Terrible. Why did they videotape it? They think it's cool and that it's funny and that, ooh, I'm gonna get millions of views off this.
So the story was the bigger kid was being bullied for a while by the smaller kid, and this was the first time he ever fought back. Do you think it's good that he did?
No.
No?
Not really.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of a trick question.
Why is it good?
Because he needed to defend himself.
Because if this kid punches him, he has the right to punch him 10 times harder.
I think a kid should be able to fight back if somebody is really not stopping and not leaving them alone.
I think you actually should fight back, and if it doesn't work fighting back, maybe, I know this is huge, but transfer schools.
And why do you think that he shouldn't fight back?
He's supposed to tell a teacher. I mean, tell the principal, tell someone.
Because then now they're both at fault. But if he got an adult, it would have been just the other guy at fault.
Because if you fight back, then you're also kind of a bully because you're hurting him, he's hurting you.
And what is bullying?
It's a terrible thing.
It's a very bad thing. There's a lot of it right now.
Punch, kick, smack, wedgie.
Look at this kid, look at the shirt he's wearing, look at his shoes, and they like make fun of your clothes and how you look.
A thing that people do to you when you're weak, not strong, and when you're littler than them.
They try to make you feel less about yourself so they can feel better about themselves.
Why do you think that people become bullies?
They were just born mean. People are just mean, hard-headed.
I mean, it's crazy, but people think that they could become more popular by picking on kids at a lower level than they are. Because maybe they used to be bullied. Sometimes, like, they come from broken homes. Here's the kid with nobody to talk to, and he just thinks he could roam free and do whatever he wants. There's nobody there to tell them that it's wrong, except for the teachers who don't even see them that much.
Have you ever been bullied?
I've gotten bullied before, I have.
Not physically, but yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, sure.
One time these 6th graders picked on me.
Every time someone says something bad to me, now I just say, oh, thanks, you too, have a nice day. And I walk away and they're all like, wait, what? When I was in the 3rd grade, there was this kid, and he was like really picking on me just because, I don't know why. It just amused him for some reason to, you know, like call me names and just push me around. He like kind of like hit me, and then I punched him right in the face and knocked him out. It took me a year to do it. So I endured a year of constant pain.
If this was happening at your school in the video and you came across it, what do you think you would have done?
Yell at them, say stop, get a teacher. I would have gone in between them and said, stop, you guys stop. Seriously, this doesn't need to happen.
I will try to stop it, or I'll go tell the teacher. People can call me a tattletale, but I'm actually trying to stop it.
What do other kids do usually when they see other kids being bullied?
Get out their phones and start recording.
Some people don't even do anything.
A lot of kids just stand there and think it's amusing, like it's a real life movie or something.
Run away or go get a teacher if they're brave enough.
Why is that a brave thing?
Because then if they don't get expelled, they can always come back and start bullying you.
Bystanders who just like stayed there, they're actually bullying them too because they're not going to get help.
You've heard of cyberbullying.
Yeah.
And what is that?
The modern version of bullying.
Bullying people through typing.
It's more verbal, but people don't realize that verbal is actually bigger. It could be bigger than actually fighting.
There could be the nicest person in the world, and online he could be the meanest person, because online you're completely anonymous. Pretend I'm on Facebook and someone calls me something bad like you're ugly. If you know anyone from any other state, they're gonna find out too, and then they're gonna tell their friends, and then their friends are gonna tell their friends. It's like a virus spreading across the world.
You post like maybe one of their secrets and you make them depressed, and that's how a lot of kids commit suicide.
How can you help stop cyberbullying?
Parents should be making sure you're not on Facebook messaging people, hey, I hate you, I want to kill you and all this stuff.
Most of the parents don't even know that they're doing it. The adult's downstairs cooking dinner, and you're upstairs doing all of this bad stuff, and they don't ever find out about it.
And is that the same as regular bullying? Is it worse? Is it better?
It's actually kind of worse.
One tease eventually goes away. Cyberbullying, it never goes off the internet, and it's continuous throughout the rest of time.
If you bully them there and someplace else, it just makes them feel like they can't get away from it.
What does your school do to educate you guys about bullying?
Assemblies.
There was an assembly last year. Everyone was crying after it because it was so, like, powerful, but nobody got the message.
We've had a paper that we had to sign to make sure that that if we bullied, we'd have punishment for it.
And does that work?
No.
So all we really need to do is use our cool tools.
What are cool tools?
I don't like it when you punch me.
Oh, okay, let's make up.
And they think that's just how it works.
What more do you think schools should be doing to stop bullying?
Some really strict person can tell them to stop.
Maybe come to our classes and talk to us individually.
You get 3 warnings. First warning, you get detention or something. Second, you're suspended. And third, you're expulsion or something.
They should have cameras looking at security guard, maybe teachers coming out during recess and lunch.
Talk to the parents. If they're the parent of the bully, they can stop it.
I would hope that they would talk to them about it and not just go, okay, we'll keep an eye on him, because that's not gonna, they don't have an extra eye to watch someone or something.
I'd have to think about it for a while because I don't know if there's anything they could really do besides add 100 more aides and watch every single kid in the school.
So what ended up happening here was the school suspended the bully for 21 days and suspended the kid being bullied for 4 days. Do you think that's fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think the kid that was bullying the other kid maybe should have been expelled or suspended a little longer.
One less bully is one less more bullies, because you know what? Bullies can cause bullies.
They suspended him for 21 days. Is that enough? Adults get sent to jail just for that, but kids, they only get off of school for a couple of days. I think they should maybe be sent to juvie for a couple of months.
And do you think bullying will ever completely go away?
Hopefully, yes, but I don't know.
I don't think so.
No.
Because there's war and stuff. War takes 1,000 men. That's basically bullying.
What would you say to the kid that was getting picked on if you could talk to him?
Good job. Rather than just sitting there and being bullied. Good job.
Do not fight back, okay? Okay?
Next time that happens, call me. I'll help you out.
And what do you want to say to all the bullies of the world?
Why? That's all I have to say. Why?
People who bully, don't do it anymore.
If you have problems, you need to solve them.
Why do you want to hurt someone so bad? What if you were them?
Family might be dysfunctional, but everything should be okay when you go to school. That should be your happy place. You shouldn't be picking on other people.
Violence is never the answer.
Just treat people like you want to be treated.
Do not do it. You are bad. Terrible. I cannot even look at you.